Hello, beautiful Capricorn, and welcome to your lovers reading. Lovers. Let's check in with the Light Seers Tarot and find out what is your current energy and their current energy. Okay, so we have Six of Swords and Seven of Swords. All right. Okay. So, your current energy, Six of Swords, looks like you are, it looks like you are moving away from something that was emotionally disruptive, and you are moving into something more calm, stable, serene. And you're being guided there by friends. Honestly, you have these beings that have seen how unhappy you were in your past, and it looks so. Six of Swords can also be about travel. You see, she has like a bag here, so it could be that you're traveling from one actual geographic location to another. But what I am picking up here most clearly for you, Capricorn, is that you have been on an emotional journey, and that you are leaving behind those, relationships that have not served you well. You're moving away from them, and that, like I said, emotional turmoil, because you can see what a toll ha- um, it has taken on this individual who is now traveling, and the relationships that you do rely on are helping to bring you to this calmer shore. They're helping to reel you in and bring you back to a more grounded, stable, and for Capricorn, I'm going to say earthy, grounded came to mind, but bringing you back to land. Capricorn is an earth sign, and you've been out at sea, in the middle of this ocean of emotion and just like in turmoil, and it's had it's done a number on you. So they're bringing you back to land, back to safety. And so these relationships here are very important to you. The person that you're thinking about, and this could be your significant other, it could be someone that you're in a relationship or not in a relationship with at this moment. You have to decide for yourself how this resonates and take it that way. Okay, so the person that you are connected to in this, and for this particular reading, they are in the energy of the Seven of Swords. They are not... So Seven of Swords is a little bit of a sneaky card, okay? And when I see this card, to me, they are spying maybe on you. They are either watching over you in a manner that's protective. It's not very clear though, because we're seeing this being, this person that in this energy, that is, we're seeing them by the light of the moon. So we don't know their reasons for behaving this way, for being in this energy. Okay? Other possibility, so what I was picking up here is they're holding a knife at their side. So they could be there watching over you, trying to protect you. They could be there trying to harm you. It's not clear. Just can't tell, right? The other thing too that I'm getting from this is, and this is true of Seven of Swords as well, is that the ideas, which the swords represent ideas, thoughts, inspiration. Those thoughts are being kept close. And what I mean by that is they are not sharing what it is that they are thinking. And this makes you feel, or gives you this feeling that this energy is not being honest, right? That they're not telling you everything that there is to know to help you understand where they are, like what their position is in this connection. And so you're feeling like they're being sneaky in that sense. It could be that they are, like, back to what we were saying, that this is in the moonlight. So if they are, if they clearly have some thoughts that they have kept to themselves in this bag here, this little backpack. So their thoughts might be baggage. It could be that they brought some baggage to the situation. Like a little clue dropped out here, a couple of them, couple feathers. So, they might be thinking that they are, the reason they may not be sharing these thoughts with you is to protect you, like back to what we were saying before. Or it could be that, those thoughts and ideas, those things that they haven't shared with you, could hurt you. So, yeah, Seven of Swords energy. It's a big mystery. I do want to point out here too, though, that they may not be watching over you. They may be watching something else, over something else, because here you are, and you could be moving, you're just moving forward, not necessarily towards them, but not away from them either. She's not facing this direction, going that direction, but this person is facing that direction. So whatever it is that they, are watching over may not be you. That's just another thing that popped up there. Let's check into the energy. What is the energy between the two of you in this particular connection? What is the energy, the shared energy of this connection? Okay. So we have Seven of Hearts, Seven of Cups. So also Libra. So I think this is fascinating. The two of you are, both of you are in Swords energy, right? Swords represent, like I said, thoughts, ideas, inspiration, beliefs, things like that. And it also represents a lot of mental energy being expended, right? Between the two of you, though, there are hearts, cups, love, okay? So, hold on a second here. Sorry about that. I had to check on something. So between the two of you, you are trying to strike a balance. And that's kind of what Libra is representative of here. And striking a balance in love is what I'm picking up. This also is Seven of Cups, and Seven of Cups has to do with being stuck, being overwhelmed by too many options, okay? So not being able to decide on one particular cup, having seven cups in front of you, they're all representing different aspects of, it could be life, it could be love. In this case, I would say it represents life. It could also be that you or this person see, either one of you sees the other as having a lot of options. Not the best card to or interpretation here for someone who is trying to connect with another person. But it's possible that the reason this you are in the Six of Swords here, and this is in this position of moving out of, and it could be that you're moving away from this person. Unfortunately, that's a possibility there too. And it might have to do with that, seven, that you might feel that they have a lot of options, and that is never a good feeling, that you're just one of those options, right? But in what I was picking up before feels like it's still true to this reading, and that is the energy that's between you is that you're trying to find a balance in love, between the two of you, and that there are many different kinds of love. So, platonic, you're trying to decide, like, what is the best form of love for this connection. And platonic is one form, like a friendship, or it could be maybe friends with benefits, that kind of a love, or it could be like that. You get the picture, right? Lots of options here. And I feel like that's really more what the focus is, although the other interpretation could be happening simultaneously, right? It could be that as well. They do have options, so they're trying to decide, or you're trying to decide what to make of this connection. All right, let's find out what the obstacle is. Good grief. As if you didn't have enough obstacles already. Sorry, Capricorn. This is kind of a tough reading already. What is the obstacle in this connection? What is the obstacle in this relationship? The person that Capricorn is thinking of. Let's do it like this. Boop. Okay, there we go. That's the card right there. And the obstacle is, the Three of Wands. Okay. The obstacle is the future. How you are both looking ahead at the future. What is the future for this connection? And it may be that, that you both feel very passionate about one another. You both feel that you have everything that you need. It's just not sure what the future looks like. And so this is the obstacle. Uncertainty about, it's not even uncertainty, it's just like, it just needs to happen. It just needs to happen that there is a future, or some kind of future planning going on, something happening, and it's not. It's the this looking to the future. It's just not happening, and I think that's the obstacle here. All right, let's check in with the night sky again and find out what your strength and weaknesses in this situation, what their strength and weaknesses in this situation. All right. Right away, we found out. So you got the little bear, 10 of hearts, and they have the little dog, the 9 of pentacles. Okay. Strength is the little bear. On your side, Ursa Minor, 10 of cups. So you are feeling good right now in terms of your emotional health, your heart health, meaning not health, but you feel like you are in a stable place. You feel love. You feel pretty complete. There's, like I said, there's a lot of love relationships in your life, meaning you feel you're getting love fulfillment in your life. So, I mean, 10 of hearts is a beautiful place to be, right? It's a beautiful, it's like the end all to love. So it's possible that this is a strength because you are being invited to, um, you know, look positively at this relationship, that it can add to your cups of love, um, and help you to reach this emotional fulfillment of the Ten of Hearts, Ten of Cups. Um, Now, what is the weakness around this? Well, you could be perceived, so looking at this, coin from the other direction, because strengths and weaknesses are really two sides of the same coin, right? So looking at the other side is they could perceive you as being emotionally fulfilled and not needing them, in a way that contributes to your emotional and to your happiness. Okay, so that's the danger of being in that Ten of Cups energy. Um, but I feel more strongly like this is being presented to you as a strength because um, the universe is saying if you are in this love, fulfillment energy, that it will draw in this person, that it will help them to um, see a future with you. And that is what the obstacle is. That is what you want to be able to get past, is to be able to see a future together and then to move forward. Um, and in terms of Ursa Minor, the little bear, so what I'm getting here is to not be overwhelming with this energy, but to, you know, be affectionate and do it in a um, in a not aggressive way, but just in a way that is warm and like have a gentle touch when it comes to this energy. Okay, so on their side, they have the little dog, Canis Minor, also the Nine of Pentacles. Um, I love this card. Nine of Pentacles is, let's talk about this as a strength first. So for them on their side, they are focused on being or invited to be in their Nine of Pentacles energy. And Nine of Pentacles is like they are feeling financially stable, financially, maybe not stable necessarily, but um, financially independent. I mean, who cares about being financially stable? If you're financially independent, that is like stability is built in there, right? um, anyway, no, they are feeling proud of how they have been able to build up their wealth and their material resources to a point where they can, um, you know, I feel like I'm picking up here that their confidence um, is uh, informed a little bit by how well they are doing financially. So this could be very important to them. It could be that to them they need to see and that they are doing well financially in order to feel like they have something to contribute to the relationship. So, okay, there we have it. The strength and weakness of um, the Nine of Pentacles is that, yes, having that financial independence can definitely help them to be able to see a future with you, because then they feel like they have something to actually contribute to this relationship, right? Um, the danger there though is that the focus is on the material world, right? The focus is, I'm picking up the little dog here. While they might be fiercely loyal, um, and and affectionate and loving, and it's just the the focus on their financial well-being can overshadow um, the love part of this connection. So just a little FYI there. And then the little dog, I mean, I already said it, right? The little dog, even though he's little, he brings the full, you know, canine experience. Okay, he doesn't know he's little. I mean, some people say little dogs have, you know, uh, like a, what do you call it, inferiority complex or something. I don't know what. But they don't. They're just as fierce as the big dogs. In fact, some of them you just like so glad that they're a small dog, not something bigger. Um, but they're fiercely loyal. They're very affectionate and very loving and full of energy. So this is a beautiful energy actually for your person, and a really great one, because if they can approach this situation with that affection and that loyalty of that Canis Minor, as part of you know um, um, the strength to help with this obstacle, then they really, I can see that as really helping to overcome it. Um, yeah, I really do. So let's find out what your next step is and what their next step is. Like, what is the guidance here for Capricorn and their significant others, their person that they're connecting with in this reading? Not necessarily someone that you're with. It doesn't really feel like you're together right now, honestly. But what is the next step for Capricorn, and what is the next step for their person? Okay, next step for you. Okay, and next step for them. Ooh. Okay, Eight of Pentacles, Four of Cups. Yep, they've definitely got pentacles on their mind, which is very beautiful. That it's actually very sweet. And you have cups, love on your mind. But it's okay. All right, so you are being guided to not, to just take a break from your thoughts about love and romance, and take a break from the emotional side of this connection. Right now, this person clearly is not in the mode, um, uh, not looking for a romantic um, um, connection, as it were. There is this love between the two of you, no doubt. There's Seven of Cups here. Um, and but what you're being guided to do, like I said, is use the strength of this Ten of Cups. Rely, or not rely, lean rather on the strength of already having the love, already being the love, and not really needing love, because that is you know that is going to bring this person into, it's really going to calm you. I mean, she's looking a little bit glum here, but honestly, it is going to bring you peace at your center. It's not that you're not looking for love, or that you don't need love from this person. It's just to take a break from that being the focus in this particular instance, in this moment, at this time. It's just, yeah, for I'm picking up time here, and I'll show you why in just a second. But anyway, yeah, know that you're being offered love. You still have love, your cup of love. And the universe here is filling it with a freaking rainbow. Okay? So focus on you, your love, and not worry about other cups of love right now, and other, um, you know, especially when it comes to this connection, because the two of you do have a love connection, and it's kind of yet to be defined. We talked about their, 7 cups here, and trying to find a balance of love between the two of you, and that's fine. That's that is a great space to be in. For your person, they are in 8 of Pentacles mode. Remember, I said they, I got the sense that their um, their confidence and their, it's almost like it's part of their identity. Um, it's something that they're wrestling with right now, and that is that they have a very strong need to get to that financial independence. So, okay, so they have 8 of Pentacles. That's their next step, and then arguably um, on their way to the 9 of Pentacles, right? So eight of Pentacles is their next step, and what it is, it's hard. It's hard work. It's staying up long hours. Look at this. Through different cycles of the moon, different cycles of, finances, um, waxing and waning of finances, but they are staying up, they're staying on it, they are reviewing it, they're, keeping an eye on and working on their financial health and growing it, basically growing their abundance, you know, just in every way. This is very much about career, it's about health, it's about it's about just everyday life, all of the little things that it takes that you have to, be constantly vigilant about in order to maintain your wealth, right? Or I'm picking up savings, just really being strict and keeping, like a very keen eye on everything. So they're, there is a connection here, and there is a question about what the future of this connection looks like. And you're being guided right now to take a step back from looking at this through the lens of love, and they are being guided to stay focused and on task with what it is they need in their life, and arguably, in for their for them to feel like they are worthy is what I'm getting. That's so sad though, because yeah, it's not sorry, Capricorn. I'm sorry. Oh, I don't know what to tell you other than this person is working their butt off, and they are, they're trying to figure it out. They really are. And let's find out between the two of you these next steps. What is the energy going to be between the two of you? Or for these next steps, what is the energy between Capricorn and their person? Checking in with the Sacred Destiny Oracle, and we're looking to the environment. We're looking to nature to give us some guidance here and help us understand the energies for next steps between these two lovers. This is a lover's reading, so whatever this connection is. It seems so flimsy to me, but okay, sorry. That's kind of mean. I apologize. There's love here. It just, I'm a Capricorn too, so please forgive me. But yeah, I'm always looking for something more stable than what this is revealed to be so far. But you know what? That's my personal opinion. That's not what is going on here. We're asking the cards right now, and the cards have answered. We have action. And I wasn't sure, maybe just do one more shuffle here. Okay, so, wow, challenging. You have action. So the energy between the two of you right now is one of action. And the actions that you are taking, are, I feel like it's like you and your person are doing things in parallel, and so you're taking action in your different realms, in your different ways, and this is helping you to move forward in your life and in this connection. So, honestly, I feel if I'm just reading from your side here, that you're moving forward, you're moving on with your life, okay? You are looking to I was going to say self-love, but a fulfillment in love, okay? And your strength is to have that inner emotional fulfillment, emotional stability. That is your strength. So moving forward, and then also, like, again, this confirmation that this action is for you to take that step to not be looking at so much at everything through a lens of love, but to realize that you are receiving love already from the universe. It's offering it to you. It's being filled with beautiful love energy, and that is, that. So you related to this person, it's unclear what the future is going to be. Feels like you're making, decision about the love that's between the two of you. It's not clear what the connection is, but it feels, if you look at it with the silver lining here, is that it feels like anything is possible, right, between the two of you. And then action. This is a beautiful card. There's let's talk about this card. We haven't really talked about this card. The action of the waves, coming up to the shore constantly, just repeated offering of love and just, washing over and over and over and over again. So, it's kind of an in-out action. God, that sounded terrible. If only. I'm just kidding. No, it's meaning, that pattern of the waves just going back and forth along the shore. That reminds me of a song, actually. Anyway, but that repeated action of the waves, this is about love and, continuing. That's what this card is about. Okay, I'm getting it now. Thank you, Spirit. continuing to give love, offer love, and then, you know, using that light touch. Remember, we talked about this being Ursa Minor, the little bear. So rather than being Ursa Major, the big bear, and aggressively, you know, offering love and affection, no, this is you give a little and then you retreat. You give a little bit more and you retreat. And this just keeps going. And this eventually wears down the shoreline, right? Makes it smooth. And then you just have these beautiful low waves lapping gently at the shore. Um, and then, too, you see here a pretty dark sky, but pretty is the other thing to focus on, because look at the color that is in that sky. So, you know, this might appear to be at first blush um, just a very, um, you know, like this. It's a very dark place, you know, and it could be. But in this card, you are shown that the light reveals this beautiful color in the sky, in this darkness, you know. And so you can either focus on the dark or you can check out the light and see the beauty of the, you know, I was going to say drama happening in the sky. It's not like there's a storm or anything. It feels stormy. It feels like it has potential to be, you know, thunder and lightning, but it's not. It's not. It is just heavy clouds, and it might be that between the two of you there is some heaviness, but there's also a lot of beauty, right? A lot of potential. So, wow. Okay, Capricorn, that was awesome. That was a beautiful reading. Apologies for interjecting my opinions about things. That's a bunch of nonsense. Um, the cards have spoken, and it is beautiful. I love it. I hope this resonates with you. It certainly resonated with me a little bit. So I hope to, maybe you'll leave me a comment or something. That'd be awesome. Otherwise, I will see you next week when we take a peek into your pocketbook and focus on your finances and career. Light and love to you. Good night.